Welcome guys, stay GigaChat and spam noted. Today in this video, I'm gonna cover some of the topics that are burning hot in the KR Lost Ark community. As you guys might already know, Loa On, which is Lost Ark Showcase, will be held in upcoming June 24th. But honestly, most of people are not looking forward to new contents like Daemon Raid and Soul Eater kind of stuff. They are more interested in whether will Smilegate bring up major problems in current Lost Ark, and if so, what kind of solution they will bring. And these contents right here in the notepad are some of those topics. So let me share my opinions. So first one is daily fatigue. So this is about doing dailies 2 times a day. Surprisingly, like 2 years ago in the Loa On, someone actually asked Gold River to reduce dailies from 2 to 1. But he declined it because there already was rest point system. But nowadays, a lot of people are feeling that dailies should be alleviated. Well, I'm assuming the reason why he declined this is if daily gets reduced, then a bunch of people will start doing dailies diligently, and that will lower the price of the mats in the auction house. If that happens, then it's good for people who are honing, but not for people who want to sell the mats and invest their gold on some other min-max factors like engraving, gems, and etc. In my opinion, if that's the case, then they can reduce the daily from 2 to 1 and reduce the reward to somewhere between times 1.5 or times 2-ish. Yeah, I think this is still fine unless you're the person who's doing daily every day on all the characters. The amount of the mats for the reward matters, but something that matters more is the time that you have to invest in this game, because this game for the dailies, it's really grindy, and we're living in a century where each of the people respect their own time, right? So things should be time efficient. That should be the first priority in my opinion. Okay, next one is Pheons. Pheon is something to prevent flip. Flip means, buying something with low price and selling it with higher price. But there are Pheons on non-tradable or one-time consumable items as well, like tripod amulets and ability stones. I think it's okay to remove the Pheons on amulets and stones because generally these are cheap. I mean, I know some specific amulets or stones are expensive, but I'm talking in general. Yeah, stones, for example, even if you get a loot of 2 valid engravings, it costs like 10 gold if it doesn't contain adrenaline. If you remove the Pheons on these, then buyers still might have to pay similar amount of gold since the price will increase because of more demand, right? But sellers can at least earn good amount of gold, so it will be more rewarding. Yeah, I think that's how the game should be. Back and head attack system. Okay, this might not be a problem in the West, but in KR, it's one of the most burning topic. It's because the end content of the Guardian Raid and Abyss Dungeon in KR are so unfriendly to entropy classes. The mobs turn frequently, jump, teleport, like kinda stuff. And you know how devastating it is doing Clown Gate 2 as entropy class, right? Think about doing that as daily. That's what's happening in KR. I understand that higher tier contents should be harder, therefore, it will not be friendly to entropy classes, right? But if that's a thing, then improve the entropy. Playing these classes are stressful rather than having fun. Yeah, in my opinion, like for example, you can change all the back or head attack skills in engraving right now to back and head attack type. So you get entropy and engraving, like ambush master, master brawling kind of stuff, advantage even if you hit any part of back or front. Does this make sense? So if this makes entropy too strong, then just control it. I'm just giving the Smilegate like a possible solution. Yeah, and it really does not make sense of like striker, scrapper, like slayer kind of like classes to chase back, right? Like let them get the bonus even if they hit the front. That makes sense more. And for classes who have conceptual problems with this change, like Reaper, because Reaper kinda will be awkward if she gets bonus by head attacking because she's an assassin, right? Then instead, like, give her more advantage when she back attack. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this kind of like patch will help entropy a lot because then the hit spot becomes 1 out of 2 instead of 1 out of 4. Okay, next one is the car set. For the car set, I believe it's the only min-max factor that needs both of the money and time. Literally both of them. There's a lot of gatekeeping going on with cars, and the problem is you cannot pay to win this thing since it needs time as well. I've seen some people saying give more support on the newbies for the cars, but in my opinion, if something happens on the card system, then it should benefit all the players. So how about like reducing the awakening of each card from 5 to 4-ish? So if this happens, like you just need like 11 identical cards on each card, including the registration part, instead of needing 16 identical cards. Does that make sense to you? Yeah, so you might ask, how does this help people who already got full awakening, right? Well, think about the future. It might not be near time, but this is a vertical MMO, right? So there's gonna be a new card set that will be better than like Salvation or Legion Commander set later on. And if that happens, do you think people will be happy of grinding for the new card set? In my opinion, I don't think so. Yeah, but reducing the awakening will at least alleviate the pressure by a lot for everyone. Okay, last one I want to share is low playtime on main character. This one is also popular in the KR community because lots of people want to spend more time on their main rather than playing on the ults because it's more fun than playing ult. For me, I like playing my Glaivier because it does a lot of damage and therefore it's fun to me. Someone actually brought up a potential solution for this, by the way, and I want to share that. So currently, you get ×3 gold earning on each character up to 6, right? Like 1 main and 5 ult, ×3 each. But how he want it to be changed is give an option for a represent character. By the way, represent character means if you go to the character selection, if you click this flag, then you can change your represent character. Yeah, for me, right now it's my main Glaivier, 1634. So anyways, if I go back to the notepad, how he want it to be changed is he wants an option given to the represent character to claim up to 3 times of rewards in exchange of ult earning. So for instance, it's like this. For the main, allow the represent character to claim up to ×9 because that's, ×3 of ×3, right? And therefore, like it should get some deduction on some ult, right? So ult 4 and 5 will not be able to earn any gold, but 1, 2, 3 will still be able to get the ×3. If this happens, then players who have high level main will benefit a lot from earning more gold as well, since higher content gives you more gold, right? And I think that's what the game should be. And this should be an option because there might be people who like the current system, so they don't have to change it. But people who want this kind of, system can apply the option. So it should be optional. Anyways, that's all I wanted to share what's going on in KR community with current problems in Lost Ark and also delivering my opinion. Let me know what your thoughts about this. And I really hope that this Loa uncovers at least some of these topics. So until the next video, stay GigaChat and spam noted, guys. Bye, guys.